Hello, welcome in. Welcome to my channel. Let's sage this space and find out what we need to know today. What messages are coming through, what we need to know. So I'm going to start out with some homemade cards here. Let's see what's in the energy today. Welcome in, and please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Healing, that's a big one. So we are in the energy of healing. And, I got this message last night in my dreams telling me that, there's somebody that's trying to, they're trying to take advantage, right? So that's what I'm feeling. In my dream, that's what these people were doing. They were trying to take advantage of me and my family. And psychic is the next one coming out. So maybe you're psychic and you're feeling these vibes as well. Your messages are coming in and you need to start healing. Even though you're psychic, I understand, because I have psychic abilities as well, and we have to still heal. Even if you're psychic, you still have to heal and figure out what's going on. The next one is fire. Maybe you're in a fire energy. Maybe you're really against all these people that are trying to mess with your healing is what I'm feeling. Maybe you're a fire sign. That's very possible. Let's see what else. Can I have two more? And there's two more. Maybe you're a green witch. You like to work with herbs and be in the garden. You love plants and healing with plants. You use green magic. Or maybe somebody else is doing this for you. I feel that as well. But you need to move forward, right? We're in a moving forward kind of energy. Bottom of the deck is horse. Maybe you or somebody you know is from the Chinese zodiac sign of the horse, which means energetic, adventurous, and independent, right? So maybe that's how you're feeling right now. Maybe your Chinese zodiac is the horse. Let me know. So healing, yes, I feel like healing and moving forward is a big part of this today. Let's see here. Let's move into the tarot. A lot of angel numbers that I've been seeing lately: 909, 911, 818. Let's see what else. 616, 5533. Maybe 1234. 123's been big also. 144. 202, I've been seeing that one a lot as well. Maybe this is you. If it is, welcome in. Let's get to it today. Let's see what we have. Dream team, please come down and show me what we need to see. Please show me what we need to see. I hope everybody is doing well today. It is Monday. And Monday has been Mondaying today. First thing this morning, we were having a time this morning with my son. He was not having it. First card out, 10 of coins, okay? 10 of coins means, tens are end of a cycle, beginning of a new one, right? And this one is abundance. It's, you have this family here that is very abundant in this nice big house. And maybe this is you. Maybe this is what's coming in for you. Yeah. Let's see what else we have. At the bottom of the deck, 10 of Wands. So ending of another cycle. Maybe you're ending this hardship. Maybe you're ending this burdensome energy. Maybe you're finally starting to heal from it, from all the burdens, and moving forward. Maybe it's time. It's time to get that done and over with and out of the energy. 4 swords, right? Look at that bear just sitting there sleeping. Those swords haven't touched that bear. Those swords haven't touched the bear. It's time to rest. It's time to take a breather and just take a break. It's time to heal. Heal. Use your psychic abilities to foresee what you need if that's what's going on. What else do you have for me, my dream team, my loves? Show me more for the collective, please. Please and thank you. Show me more, please. Show me more. What else do we have here? So we're going to choose this one right here. And this one right here. So the 10 of Wands again. Burdens. You need to take a rest from the burdens because your abundance is coming in. Look at this. Beautiful. Beautiful. It's coming in. That's not how they work. There we go. It's coming in. Okay? Take a rest from this. This isn't you. This isn't what you need in your life. You need to take a rest from this so your abundance can make its way forward the way it's meant to. Okay? Let's see. The next one out was the Chariot. Moving forward. Move on. Maybe you're going to take a trip. You tell me, are you going to take a trip somewhere so that you can move forward, or are you just going to move on from all this energy? I'm feeling like it's time to move on from this energy and be generous with yourself, with others, whatever your situation is. You make that call. I don't know your life, but generosity is a big one. And we got fire. Ace of Wands, more fire energy here. Maybe you're a fire sign. Maybe who you're dealing with is a fire sign. Man or woman, doesn't matter who you are, what you do, but this is telling me that it's time to ignite your light. It's time to get up and do what you're meaning to do after you take this little rest, right? This is current energy, all right? You need to just feel alive again is what I'm hearing. Feel alive again. Move forward into this new energy. Move forward into this new energy. Bottom of the deck, Queen of Wands. Maybe you really are a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, right? And work hard for your coins. 8 of Coins. This is about working hard and being diligent in what you do. I can resonate with this a lot. And please remember, this may not resonate with everybody. That's just a simple fact. So don't take it if it doesn't, all right? So working hard at this new passionate beginning, just moving on into your passion, maybe. There you go. You're moving on to work hard in your passion. That sounds pretty relevant. I resonate with this 100%. Maybe this reading is for me as well, because this is what I'm new at the whole internet thing, YouTube video thing. And yes, it is scary. It's very scary. I think with my first video, I was shaking so badly. And then once you get on there, you're like, whoa, it just flows and you get into it, right? So don't stop. It's coming. You got this. You're going to have a good, nice, passionate beginning for your passions. And it's going to take you out of this burdensome energy right here. It's going to take you out of this so that you can heal and use your abilities to the best of your knowledge. Maybe you need to work with herbs more, because that's pretty significant to me, because there's options. There's many, many options for you. Look at all these cups. All these cups that can be filled if you wish to fill them, but don't overburden yourself, right? Don't Don't take these cups and try to fill them all at once. Go one at a time if you have to. Take your time. It's not a must do, because you are a high priestess. Man or woman, doesn't matter gender. Okay? So you are a high priestess at the bottom of the deck, right? You can do this. You can fill these cups and make your life feel abundant, right? You can be abundant in all aspects of your life. It doesn't just have to be money. It doesn't have to be the material world. You might just be abundant in what you love to do. So take that into account, all right? Thank you, Dream Team. So next we have being generous, right? Actually, it was this one that was first. So the 10 of Cups, happy family, happy life. The start of a new beginning, right? Look at how cute they are. Sitting in the tree with all those cups, you know, playing a little guitar. Maybe you love to write music, to play music. Do it. Do it if that's what makes you happy, and be generous with it, right? Be generous to yourself. Fill up all these cups. Gosh, there's a lot of cups in this row. Look at all these cups here, right? There's a bunch of cups here. A bunch of cups. You're going to have it all. You're going to have everything you need. Oh, wait. Those are pentacles. Apologies. But it looks like we have all the elements out here, from what I can see here. Still at the bottom of the deck, the High Priestess. Let's move on to the traditional Rider-Waite. Let's see what we have in there. Let's see, my loves. Would you show me what I need to see, please? And thank you. Maybe you need to work with crystals as well. You know, I got a bunch of crystals out here. I don't think you can see them right there. But I got a bunch of crystals out here. And maybe that's what's going on. Maybe you're needing, which actually I feel like these cards are not positioned at the right crystals. I feel like you need to go there. You need to go there, you need to go there, and you need to go there. That seems much better to me. I wish you could see these. Beautiful. So we got for green magic, right? Beautiful. Oof. Oh, I love the way it feels. Maybe that's part of your healing journey. You know, I love crystals. I love them. I have quartz crystal. This is my favorite. I love this crystal. It feels so good just to hold it. It gives you all the energies you need. It really awakens that psychic abilities that you have. Pardon me. And I have like 5 or 6 of these. I just set them all over the place. I love them. It feels so good just to hold it. It heals you. It makes you feel so good. You know, I have a lot of pain. I've always been, since I was a little kid, you know, I've always been, you know, I got chronic migraines and my back. I was diagnosed with degenerative disc disease whenever I was 18 years old. You know, I got these chronic migraines from a cyst that I have and all kinds of stuff. And this stone right here, oh, it just makes me feel amazing. Maybe work with some amethyst. Oh, amethyst is wonderful for my dreams. And maybe your dragon sign. That could be relevant there. And then we have the smoky quartz, right? A little dusty. The smoky quartz for your psychic abilities. I can't remember what this one is called, but for your fire, right? I'm a fire sign also. And maybe that's what you need to work with. Crystals. Crystals are amazing. I love my crystals. If I don't have them in my home, I am lost, right? It was really hard whenever we were moving into this new house where I was just lost without having my crystals out. So maybe that's relevant to somebody. Let's see what else we have here. Devil energy. The devil. I I don't know. Number 15, maybe that number is relevant to you. So, maybe that's the burdens you're feeling. Yeah, I'm hearing yes. Maybe being in a devil energy. And you know what? I'm not throwing any shade on anybody because, you know, as an ex-addict, yes, I used to be very heavy into a lot of drugs. And it almost killed me. And it got me to the point where I was begging to just OD. That's how bad it was getting. And that was so burdensome to me. So burdensome. You know, maybe that's what's going on with you. Maybe you're doing something to your body that you can't heal. And that's exactly how it is. It will not allow you to heal. You know, drugs, alcohol, whatever it is. It will not allow you to heal the way you need to heal. 16. I just seen that. So, I mean, you need to release that. Release the burdens and rest and let your body heal. Let your mind heal, because when you're doing mind-altering substances, it's doing exactly that. It's altering your mind. So you can't think clearly and move on to your journey, right? You can't move on in your journey. I tried moving on in my journey while I was using, and it doesn't work. It was not working. So if you want to move on in your journey, let that shit go. For real, bro. It's time. Let that shit go. It's not for you. It's not for anybody. And, you know, I've heard everything that says, well, I'm a functioning addict. So you're still killing yourself faster than you would if you weren't doing it, right? I mean, I understand wanting to get out of your head. That's why I did it in the first place. And also because of my pain. You know, it started off when I was my doctors had me on heavy painkillers and then just cut me off. And so I'm over there like, what do I do now? I am going through withdrawal, plus I'm in excruciating pain. So what's the next best thing, right? You go to something that's on the streets. And it ended badly. I almost lost my husband, my son, my family. And that's also what happened. You know, it made me a recluse. I mean, don't get me wrong. Okay, so the difference between recluse and hermit is hermits will actually go and see people, right? You can still go out and into the world and see people. Being a recluse, you're at home, very negative, never leaving, and just hating the whole world and everybody in it, right? And that was me back then. So just let's stop this devil energy. Stop putting burdens on yourself so you can move forward and enjoy your life, right? Let's do this one right here. Sailing to calmer waters. 6 of Swords, sailing to calmer waters, right? Moving on, moving forward. Move on from this. It's no good for you. It's toxic. If you're in a healing journey, toxicity is no bueno, right? It's no good. Let it go. Move on, right? So let's see what else they got for us. Oof. Oof. 7 of Cups again. Look at that. 7 of Cups. There's so many options. There's so many ways to get help. So many ways. My way, personally, was going to a higher source, right? Asking for forgiveness, forgiving everybody else. And I want to make this very clear, forgiving others, you don't have to forgive them to their face. That is not a necessity there. That is not what has to happen to be in a forgiving energy, right? What I do, or what I did, is because some of the people that I had to forgive have passed on already, right? Some people that did me dirty when I was a kid, that made me have bad thoughts about myself and feel bad about myself. So what I do and what I did was I sat with myself and just let them go and told them I forgive them for everything they did to me. And that made 2022 on the timer as I said that. What that made me feel was lighter. It made my heart feel so much lighter. And I understand it's hard to adjust and to understand how that is, because I've tried to explain it to many people. Saying I forgive you isn't for their benefit. It's not. It's for your benefit, to make you feel better, to not hold all that hatred and disgust in your heart, because once you forgive them, it's gone and you can move on. You can feel free again, right? It feels so good in your heart and your soul, and you feel just like you can walk on air again. Next card out, King of Wands. Maybe you are this King of Wands. Maybe you're dealing with the King of Wands. The next one I see, Seven of Swords. Maybe this King of Wands has been moving around in your energy, taking whatever they think is theirs, right? So that's part of the message that I was telling you in the beginning of the movie. Maybe you're watching movies. I don't know. So in the beginning of the video, this was the energy I was talking about. Somebody taking more than they are allowed, I want to say, more than they deserve. Just trying to be in your energy and take what you already have, what you already know. And that's what I'm saying. Just let go of those burdens. Let go of these people. Alchemize it so that you can move on. That energy is not good. Nine of Wands, sitting and waiting for it to come in. I understand. It's not easy to just sit around and wait for it to come in. I know that too well. I am not a patient person, but I had to learn how to be patient, because every time I got, it's not coming in, nothing would come in, right? For even longer. Nothing. And so I had to learn how to be patient, and it took me quite a while to be patient. You have to be patient in order for this to come in order for this to come in order for this to come in, right? Your passionate new beginning, your happy family, happy life, your abundance for whatever you want to be abundant in, whether it is money or whether you're abundant in love, family, your passion, whatever. You have to be patient and rest and let it come in gradually, because that's the only way it's going to come in. I had to learn that one the hard way, like I said. So let's move on. Please show me more, loves. Knight of Swords. Knight in shining armor, right? The swift moving. So, like I was saying, being patient will make it come in quicker, right? It's not going to just come in if you're sitting there trying to rush it. The Most High and the angels will sit there and be like, you don't want to be patient? Then, right? On you. You can just wait a little bit longer then. So be patient. It's coming in. Continue working on yourself. Continue healing. Continue moving forward from all of the negative stuff in your life. Continue moving forward, because it's not going to come in if you're sitting there just, well, it's not coming in, so I'm going to make it come in. Well, it's still not going to come in if that's the case. The moon. Discord, maybe. I know that that's a traditional way of looking at the moon. I love the moon. You know, the moon tells me that we're sitting there howling at it, but you know, it's coming in quick. It's coming in quick. So, and you know, the wolves, they howl at the moon because they're happy. If you notice, they're howling at the moon, right? And look, they're next to this beautiful water, right? So you might be a Scorpio. I don't know if you see that scorpion on there. You might be a Scorpio. But I mean, it's beautiful. You know, the sun and the moon colliding together. And that's what I love about this moon, or about the moon, is because, you know, I am a fire sign. My husband is a water sign. And, you know, yeah, we clash a lot. We do. We don't exactly see eye to eye all the time. But, I mean, when we work, we work, right? We got it. There's nothing that can stop us. And maybe that's the energy that you're in right now. You're unstoppable. So don't quit healing. Don't quit letting go of all those burdens. It's not for you. Next out, we got the Queen of Swords. Smart, intelligent, strong woman, right? She can lay you out in an instant, right? She knows, she's got the know-how and the willpower to get through everything. Heavy air energy I'm seeing out here right now. So we're looking at heavy air and, you know, a lot of earth. I mean, we got all the elements out here, but I'm feeling heavy earth, heavy air energies, a lot of fire energies, and a lot of cups. Well, not as many cups, but I'm feeling more air and earth. Honestly, that's what I'm feeling right now. The sun will come out tomorrow, right? The sun, you got this. It's coming. You're gonna feel everything that you are meant to feel and have. Let's see, since we have Green Witch out here, let's go with the Green Magic. We're gonna go with the Green Witch Tarot. So let's see what we have. Can you show me a little bit more for collective, my loves? Collective energies. Collective energy, please, my loves. Thank you so much for being here in this read with me today. Thank you for guiding my cards, and thank you for protecting me and the collective every day the way you do. Your energy is amazing. I feel you, I see you, I hear you, and it feels amazing, right? Let's see what else we have. One more go around. So, wow, at the bottom of the deck, the sun again. We're starting off where we left off with the other deck, right? Let's see, is it still there? Yep, see, the sun's still there. Woo! This is beautiful. Let's see, this is more of a future energy. So let's see what they have for us today. Let's see. 3 of Chalices, the 3 of Cups. You're gonna celebrate with friends and family, right? You're gonna celebrate. You're gonna go out and maybe have a glass of wine, you know? Don't overdo it. Don't overdo it, because I know I've been there. I've overdone it quite a bit, and it hasn't been very far in the distance, right? It's been more recent than distant that I did I overdid it, and it doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good, right? So just keep going. You're gonna celebrate. Look at that. Beautiful. 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 Look at that bird up there flying over them, just blessing them, right? I'm partial to birds. I love birds. One of my spirit guides is my papa, who passed on, right? And every time I see a hawk, there he is. There's my papa. Thank you for helping me, and thank you for keeping me safe on the road. You know, thank your ancestors. Thank your spirit guides every day for doing what they do best, right? They are amazing. Wake up in the morning. That's what I do. I wake up in the morning before I do anything, and I just sit there and I'm like, thank you for waking me up today. Thank you for waking me up to another day. Even if I'm in pain, right? Even if I wake up in pain, because that's how it is most days. And especially as you get older, which I already have an awful back. At the age of 18, they said I had the back of an 80-year-old, right? That's what my disease is. It's an accelerated arthritis is what it is. So it just gets worse and worse over the years, and it's going to continue. So why not just keep moving forward? Because I'm still young. I'm still young. I'm only 36 years old. So we got this, right? You're never too young. 3:45, or it was 30:45, apologies, on the clock as I said that. So what else do you have for me, loves? Queen of Wands, okay? Queen of Wands, look at how beautiful. So pretty, so pretty. The Queen of Wands. Maybe you are an Aries, Leo, Sag, maybe somebody you're dealing with is, but it's looking to me like you're probably the fire sign here, and you're going to be celebrating with your friends, right? You're going to be celebrating, tipping a glass up to the Most High, giving yourselves a pat on the back because you pursued and you beat this, right? You beat that and you moved on. So you guys are going to celebrate together and just have a blast. It's going to be great. It's going to be wonderful. So don't give up, because the world is yours. The world tree. The world is yours. Don't give up. It's coming. It's time. It's time to move forward. It's time to take that rest. It's time to heal. It's time to develop your abilities better, right? I mean, some have them, some don't. I understand that, but I feel like in this energy, you got it. You got this. You know? You got it. 4 of Wands. Look at that. You're going to celebrate. That's a confirmation on celebrating right there. Pouring some drinks. Eating an apple. Maybe you need to go eat an apple. You know, it's not just good for your body. It's good for your teeth, too. It's a natural toothbrush, right? So, I mean, why not? Keep going. Maybe you're going to celebrate your fruitfulness. What is that? I don't know what that little bug is there, but it's kind of cool. I don't know if you can see it right there at the tip of my finger, but it's kind of cool. Pretty little bug. At the bottom of the deck, 8 of Pentacles again. 8 of Pentacles. Work hard. It's not easy. Nobody said it was going to be easy, and they're lying to you through their teeth if they did. It's not easy to heal. It is not. It might make you feel so tired and like there's no hope, but there is hope, and the tiredness will go away. I know this last week I felt that way, but I had to keep pushing forward, right? I got an 8-year-old son. And you had to keep pushing forward. 888 might be relevant to you. So, Lord of the Shadows. This is kind of giving me stalker vibes. Right? Look at him just sitting there watching other people walking on, sitting there behind the tree in his dark cloak. That's kind of creepy style. But it's kind of the... reminds me of the devil a little bit, but it's more of like a stalker vibe to me. Maybe you have a stalker. I don't know. I don't know your life. You tell me. So the Earth Mother, Empress, right? She's here. Maybe you're birthing something new, something you're good at. Maybe you're actually going to give birth to a child. Maybe if you're a man, maybe your female is about to give birth to a child. I don't know. You let me know. So next we have King of Pentacles. Maybe this is you, man or woman. Maybe this is somebody else you're thinking about. But he's very smart, right? He's a very smart energy. He look at that giant coin that he has in his arm, right? Can't even, you have to hold it. You have to, get it all up in there in order to hold that. He's got a lot of money, right? And how did he get that money? By using his smarts, his wits. And also, look, he's just sitting there and being patient. He has to be patient and use his mind in order to grab at this, right? To get it, to get a hold of it really well. So this is seeming kind of like, there's an energy back here watching you celebrating your abundance, right? And maybe it's with the King of Pentacles. Maybe there's somebody watching you with your abundance, with your King of Pentacles. I'm hearing you are the King of Pentacles. So somebody's sitting here watching you get your abundance, right? These two are you over here, and somebody's sitting here watching you, trying to get in your energy. And steal from you. I heard yes, and steal from you. That's interesting. So watch out, okay? It seems like you need to watch yourself a little bit here. That's interesting. And listen to your surroundings. Don't if you want to build up your psychic abilities or whatever clair you might have, I'm getting that too. You might have one of the clairs, right? You need to sit and listen. You can't just do all day long, right? And have stuff blaring all around all the time. I used to have a problem with that as well. I was a tarot junkie there for a while, which is how I learned how to do it myself. It was to learn mostly. That's why I was doing it. It was to learn myself. So, I'm self-taught. I know a lot of tarot readers on here are self-taught, but it takes sitting with yourself too. It's not just learning all the cards. It takes building up your abilities in order to hear and see and feel what you need to in order to send the right message. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. Okay. Next we have the Knight of Wands. Wow, look what I was talking about. There's a hawk up there, right? Hi, Pop. I love you. Thank you so much for being here and protecting me during this read and protecting the collective during this read. So, like I said, Knight of Wands is not a very fast energy, right? But she's moseying, right, on her horse. She's moseying on into the village. Maybe it's time to come out a hermit or something. Go into town, go to the store. It was 39:03 on the clock whenever I saw that. Sorry. I can't see that far away even with my glasses. Anywho. So let's see what else they have for us. Dream Team, please show me more. Show me more. I need 3 more, please. Knight of Anthems, Knight of Swords, right? So it seems like you might be having nightmares, maybe. Maybe it's about this one right here, the creeper. Creepy, right? Creepy creeper. Maybe that's what your dreams are about. You're putting yourself in your own misery. Dreams are meant to, what I feel like. Not everybody may feel the way I feel about dreams. You know, I said it in one of my other reads. My dreams, when they're very vivid, those are psychic dreams to me. When they're very dull and kind of dark and scary, actually like scary or just in a dark energy, right? Those are just messages of, you know, it could be of how you're feeling. It could be like the dream I had last night of somebody just overtaking from me, just feeling like they were entitled to everything that I had because they were my friend for so long, right? 444 on the clock. And it's just, no, don't let your nightmares rule your life, all right? Let it go. When you wake up, say, that was weird. Write it down if you want. You know, I've tried to do that, but every time I try to go and write down my dreams, I instantly forget them. And if I do forget my dreams, then I feel like it just wasn't meant to be there, because I don't forget my dreams very often. They stick with me. I don't know why, but they do. I don't forget them. And I used to be that person that my dreams just weighed heavy on me. If it was a bad dream, you know, maybe it was a dream about my husband cheating on me. And I know he's not, but it would put me in the worst mood the next day because I wouldn't let it go. It would just replay in my head, right? And so maybe that's what's another thing that you need to move forward on. You know, move on from these dreams that you're having. Maybe that's it. Gorgeous. Fruit Loop. Gorgeousness. Hi, mamas. Did you wake up from your nap? Hi, gorgeous. Hi, you want to come say hi? Come here, sweet girl. Come here. Come say hi to everybody. Come here, my gorgeous girl. Come here. Come here, mama. Come here. Come say hi. Come here. Come here, you sweet thing. Oh, there she is. Hi. Here's my baby girl. This is my Fruit and Loop. Say hi, Fruits. Say hi, Fruity Fruit. She's got a beautiful lion cut. She's a long hair usually, but she was getting too nappy. Huh. Yes, you're a beautiful baby. Maybe that's relevant. Maybe you have animals. Maybe you have cats that protect you. You know, I have cats. I have a couple of puppies that we just got, and you know, without my animals, just like with my crystals, I would be lost without my animals. I love my animals. They really help to ground me and center me. Or maybe you don't like animals, and that's fine too. You know, you do you, boo-boo. You know. So, Knight of Pentacles, another hawk coming down. You know, she's getting in there. It's coming in. So just don't sit here anymore, all right? It's not good for you. Let's see. Two more, please. Two more, please. Two more loves, please, and thank you. Ooh, okay. That's four more. Okay, so Ace of Chalices, Ace of Cups. Yes, I love this. It's a wonderful energy. You're gonna have a new beginning in love. It's gonna happen. And it doesn't have to be, you know, another person. You can have a new beginning in love with yourself. That's the best part of healing, right? Is you have to, in order to heal properly, love yourself before you can love anybody else. And you know, you might sit there and think, but I love my kids. I love my significant other. I love them. Well, yeah, that's good. That's awesome. But how are you going to pour into them if you don't love yourself first, right? Go get a haircut. Go get your nails done. You know, do something for you once in a while too. You can't sit there and expect it to just flow into you if you don't pour into yourself as well. So, you know, yeah, whenever I was starting out, I love my husband. I love my son. But, you know, my healing journey started after I had them, you know, and I was hurting them at the same time. So I had to start loving myself, healing, get off the fucking bullshit that I was doing, right? Get out of that energy and love myself so that I could love them better. And now we're here. And now we're in this beautiful new house and it's working, right? We're finally all one again because I finally loved me. That's just how it works. That's how the healing works. 9 of Cups. I think in my other deck this is this one to me is giving me a privileged lady kind of vibe, you know, psychic. Maybe you look into your crystal ball. You know, with my quartz, it's so clear. So I can just sit there and just stare at it and just stare at it. And then I can see scenarios playing out of people in my life, right? That's how I got through a lot of my dark nights, because I figured out what people were trying to do to me, right? And before they could do it, boom, I'm nowhere to be seen. You can't do that to me. No, you're not getting in my energy and messing me up, right? 48, as I said that. Or is that 46? Oh, no, 46, 48. Never mind. I really can't see. So, you know, pour into yourself. Love is wonderful, but it doesn't have to go to everybody else in the world. It has to go into yourself as well. Next is you're going to have this harvest. And the 7 of Pentacles. All right. So you're watering your garden, right? You're watering, you're working hard, and you're just waiting for that harvest. That's what I'm feeling. You're just waiting for that harvest. And it's coming. It's coming. Remember we had the sun? Where'd it go? Oh, I think it was at the bottom of the deck. We had the sun earlier, right? It's coming. Just continue watering that garden. Just continue working hard at it, and you're gonna have that harvest come in. So don't give up. It's not time to. It's not time to. So let's get you some oracle cards right fast. Don't let people take from you. It's not their place. And if it's yours, it's yours. The Most High is not going to take it away from you. If He already blessed you with it, or she, or they, whatever you believe in, you've already been blessed with it, it's yours. It just takes work. Once you get it, you can't stop the work, right? That's a message that I'm getting in very clearly, very heavy right now. So let's go with Starseed Oracle. I'm feeling that that's relevant right now because you're doing very, very good. You're doing really good. Let's get this message of what you need to hear. I just want 3 of these, my loves, please. 3 of these. Thank you so much for protecting us. We end the collective on this journey during this reading. Let's see what they have to say right now. 3 cards. That's all I need. Just 3, please. 3 really good messages for the collective. Please and thank you. Please and thank you. Whew, getting slippery. Get the slippers. Whew, there's one. Okay, what do we have here? Baby steps. This seems very relevant to me. Action. Follow your intuition before it makes sense. That was a hard one for me as well. I don't know if you can see that, baby steps. It takes time. And, you know, this is really relevant to me as well. It took a lot of time for me to get here today. And I think I only have like 5 videos up. I think this will be number 5 or something. But, you know, it takes time. But, you know, I just woke up one day and I was like, you have been warned. Like, that was the feeling going through my head. You have been warned. This is yours. This is your time. You need to pick up that camera and do it already. You need to go and make the video already and just get it out there. It's time for you to get in there. And I put it off for a long time, for like a year. I was too scared, right? I was sitting with fear. Just fear that I would be rejected. And you know what? Now I don't care. Now I don't care. It took time. I had to take the baby steps, but I did it, right? And you can too. Take those baby steps. It's gonna take time, but don't give up. Do you the way you know how to do it, because you are the only one in your life that is gonna lift you up more than anybody else can, right? So lift yourself up. I feel like this is not working. There we go. Big picture thinking. What am I saying? Perfect. Pleiades energy, visionary, inspired ideas. Just like I was saying, it took time, right? I ignored my intuition for far too long. I should have done this a year ago when I was getting the messages then. I should have, but I didn't. So I can't dwell on that, right? Don't dwell on the past. You can't change it. I'm here now giving you the message, and this is it. Think big. Think the bigger picture, right? And it takes baby steps to get there. Ah, man, I love these cards. They're so beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful cards. I love the artist. She is amazing. All right. Oh, there it is. Last one. Earth pulsing. All right, Earth pulsing. It says, pulse of the mother, slow down, time in nature. Maybe you need to go take a sit out in nature. I should probably do that myself, you know. I'm used to being in the mountains. I'm not in the mountains anymore. I'm in the desert, you know, in a bigger town, and I'm used to being in the mountains and just walking out my front door and digging my toes into the dirt and the grass and just getting real grounded. I miss it. I do. I miss it. Out here in the desert, you got goat heads and all kinds of stickers and ants, and it's really made me not want to go outside. Let me tell you what. It's hot. It's so hot here. But anywho, maybe this is what you need to do. You need to slow down, take a breath, go outside into nature, you know, take those baby steps that you need. Just feel Gaia, just feel her, just, you know, and rub her surface and just thank you, Gaia, for letting me be here and be a part of you and what you are, right? It's just, this is a beautiful energy. It's gonna take time. Don't get discouraged, okay? It's gonna take a little bit of time. But the more you flow, the more you just let it go and flow. Be like a river, right? Just flow with it. And it'll all work out in your favor the way it's meant to. I love you guys. I am sending best wishes to everybody out there. I hope that the message resonated with you. If it didn't, let it go for somebody else to pick up. That's the way it works. You know that. If you're here, you know that. I love you guys. Bye.